Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This video was supposed to be done yesterday, but I lost track of time. Of course, it is time for college football. Now, this is getting its own video because all the games are for the championship conferences. But just as a quick recap from last week, I won the Texas game. I lost the Oregon State game because I had Oregon State. Lost the Ohio State game because I had Ohio State. Michigan won. Virginia Tech dominated. And Colorado State lost to Hawaii, so I went 2-3, 35-25 for the season. Now, of course, we are at the conference championship games. All these games will be for the conference title, guaranteeing you a bowl appearance. And for some of these, a chance to actually be in the college playoff. So let's start with the two we have on Friday. New Mexico State against Liberty, which will be right here in Virginia at Lynchburg, Liberty University. I'm taking Liberty here. Win this game, they go undefeated for the season. Next, Washington against Oregon. This could mean a lot because whoever wins this most likely should get into the playoff. So I'm going to take Washington here on the upset. Oregon is favored, but I'm going to take Washington. Texas against Oklahoma State. I got Texas. Texas can sneak in, but need some help. Toledo against Miami of Ohio. I'm taking Toledo. UNLV versus Boise State. I'm taking UNLV. Georgia and Alabama. I'm taking Georgia. Georgia, even if they lose, will probably make it. I think Alabama needs to win this game, though, to get in the playoffs and get some help a bit. I think if I'm Alabama, you're kind of hoping Washington loses. Maybe Michigan, Florida State as well. Next, Tulane against SMU. I got Tulane. Appalachian State against Troy. I got in an upset Appalachian State. They did beat JMU earlier this year. So, Michigan against Iowa. I'm taking Michigan, unfortunately. I think Iowa's defense is going to cause some problems. But if Michigan just gets about 20 points, they'll win the game because Iowa's not known for getting points. And then the last one, Florida State and Louisville. I'm taking Florida State. They don't have their quarterback. So here's the thing. With that being said, who do I have making the playoffs? Because we find out tonight what the seeds are, and then Sunday we find out the official 4 teams in the playoff. Tonight is the last night. I believe they announced who would be in right now. But based on how I have it going, number 1 will be Georgia. Number 2 will be Michigan. Number 3 will be Washington. And number 4 would be Florida State. On the outside looking in, unfortunately, I have Texas being on the outside looking in. I think Texas, though, can get in if Washington and Florida State both lose, because Texas would only have 1 loss. I think Oregon would get in if they win as well and get some help. I truly don't see Alabama going in unless they beat Georgia and Washington, Michigan, and Florida State. 2 of those 3 teams lose, because I would have a hard time putting Alabama in over Michigan and Florida State and Washington if they're all undefeated. I really have a hard time doing that. I don't know if the committee will, but I would. Anyway, those are my picks for college championship week. Of course, we'll find out the bowl games this weekend on Sunday. That's one reason why this has also been separated, because there was a whole bunch of games. Of course, we know 2 new teams have a new head coach. I believe it is Texas A&M and Mississippi State. I'm sure Dave will let me know if I'm wrong on that one. But until then, let me know who you have winning these games, Travis and Dave, and everyone else watching. Until then, I will see you tomorrow if you're a sports fan for the NFL again. Don't forget, much later tonight, though, we will be getting back to Tide the Tasmanian Tiger. Till then, have a good night, and I'll see you all next time, folks.